So this is the E3 affirmation practice. I'm doing it all day long in my own consciousness, but usually once a day I make a video as a practice. And I don't know where it's going to lead, but my intuition told me to just make these E3 affirmations whether I want to or not. That's kind of besides the point. And then to let go and see where it leads. So I asked the shaman for a new name in a private ceremony, a private ayahuasca ceremony, just me and him in Hawaii. And then he literally laid down and fell asleep. I don't know for a fact that he was sleeping, but it looked like he was sleeping. He wasn't moving. He was laying down. So I was thinking, what's going on here? I worked all summer on his land, and in exchange, he gave me a private ceremony. He actually offered me a few, but I told him, I said, hey, you've helped me so much. I don't need several ceremonies. He was going to give me, I don't know, I think 3 or 4 or more. Usually they cost a few thousand for each private ceremony. So, a nurse is here. I have to move the camera. I'll be just a few minutes.
Your light is on, that's why.
Oh, thanks. So I told him, I said, no, just one ceremony will be enough. You've helped me immensely in my life. So, I don't want you to, it's a lot. So in that one ceremony, I asked him for a name. I thought he fell asleep. So then I laid down and I was like, okay, maybe we're just supposed to take a nap. And then there came a moment where he sat up, put his arm in the air, and he said, E3, embodied, empowered, and ecstatic. That's your name. So, in a sense, it's just a name. The consciousness and the intention and the love underneath the name and the language is most important. But if we're going to use language, and if we're going to connect our unique vibration with a name, which is basically like a mantra that we reaffirm from the inside or the outside by other people reaffirming that mantra with the name, then why not have an uplifting name? Why not have an embodying name? Why not have an empowering name? Why not have a name that makes you feel ecstatic? So my birth name is Ethan, which is a cool name too. But you could say my stage name, the name that I connect with my unique vibration with, is E3. So that was in July 2019 that he gave me that name. And then eventually I thought it would be a good idea to use that name as an affirmation in my own consciousness. So I started doing that. And then I started to make these YouTube videos to share this practice with other people. Part of it is to share my own journey, because I'm in a pretty extreme situation. If you want to see my head, that's my abdomen on my head. And yeah, that hurts a lot. It doesn't, it hurts more than it looks, basically. Oh yeah. So I'm doing my best to follow my intuition, and because I want to share love with the world, but I am trusting that my intuition is all I have to follow, and this love that I feel in my heart will go wherever it needs to go. And right now I just happen to be in this very painful, challenging, intense journey, healing the stage 4 brain cancer. Just had a few head surgeries a few weeks ago. There's a tumor regrowth, left side of the body is losing function. I'm trying to prevent that from happening. So in the middle of this intense situation, just finished the first 5 days of chemo, and then it's 23 days off, and then they see if they could raise the dose to a more therapeutic level to get rid of the tumor. So the chemo felt terrible, but I made it through those 5 days. And I'm finishing antibiotics 6 weeks today to clear out the head infection fully. Tomorrow I'm being discharged from the hospital. So this is a real-time adventure, mystery, painful, near-death experience that I'm going through. And part of why I want to share it in real time is that there is a deep space in my heart which feels like I can and I will fully heal. I can and I will manifest so much beauty in this life for myself and for others. And again, it's a mystery. I could die tomorrow. People tell me, yeah, anyone could die tomorrow. Well, yeah, not like this, not with this much pain in this extreme situation with a tumor regrowth in the brain right now. So yeah, we all have challenges, and I completely respect everyone's human 3D challenges, but what I'm going through, it's so intense that I want to make the most of it, basically. And so that's what I'm trying to share. Okay, so I'm going to do the E3 affirmation. This is how I do it. And I'm doing it not because I want to or because I don't want to, but because it's one of my practices. And I'm physically capable of doing so now. I wouldn't be able to. Even a few hours ago, there was just so much pain. So the pain is getting a little bit less now. All right, so the idea is to stay connected with the affirmation, bring your unique vibration to it, and then if a smile awakens in your heart, that's a beautiful thing. And then letting go of the rest. Okay, we'll do just 3 rounds and trusting that this energy will move however it wants to. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic, just as I am, just as the situation is. And may you be as well. E3 here, wishing you well.